Hello everyone, Hulu Toy Reviews here, and this is a review of the Kamen Rider Drive Mach Driver and Signal Bike Set number 1. So, thanks to CS Toys for sending me this package, which I purchased. So, a shout out to CS Toys. Here is the Mach Driver itself, in all its glory, and the Mach Signal Bike that it comes with. Signal Bike Set number 1 comes with Signal Tomare and Signal Kaksan. So, let's drive into this review. Here's the Mach Driver itself in its full glory. I really like the blue here. It's not light blue or dark blue, but it's just the blue that I like. Like the shiny blue over here. Like, as you would see in a Hot Wheels toy. I like the chrome here as well. It looks awesome. You can see my face right there. Hello world. Here's the flame part of the driver, where the flame lights up. And here's the coating right here for the signal bikes. The back, you have the on and off switch, the battery compartment, and this little hole to attach on the belt part. I'm not gonna show the belt part entirely, just because it takes up too much space right now, and it barely does anything anyway, rather than hold your belt together. Here's the button, which we'll be needing to use, and I really like this driver. Like, as you see here, when you lift this up, there's kind of like a rocky effect here, which I really like. This is the main reason I picked up the driver. It's chrome, it's color, it's beauty. This is one of the main reasons I picked it up. Now, let's check out the Mach Signal Bike. So here is the Mach Signal Bike, and it looks like the Ride Crosser, which is Kamen Rider Mach's motorbike. Or motorcycle, whatever. It can spin its wheels and move around. You have the R logo right there, which is mainly used in Kamen Rider Drive. You have the red lines here, which are also part of Kamen Rider Mach's costume. And you have the coating back here. So it identifies which signal bike or shift car or viral core is being put in here. I did actually put some tape on this to see if I got extra sounds. I did get the sound for Amazing Circus, but I won't show it because I honestly don't know how I did it. So, let's turn this on. It'll say Mach Driver. It says Maha, which is the Japanese pronunciation for Mach, but I'm gonna say Mach for the sake of being American. So, here is the flame effect that pops up. I'll show you right now. Nope, it didn't pop up. Anyways, if you don't have a shift car, signal bike, or viral core, and you press on the button, it'll make a drifting sound. You can press as many times as you want, and it'll still do that. So, basically, what you do is that you grab the signal bike and put it in here, obviously, as these pegs match up to these holes. So, let's do it. Let's Henshin. So basically that's how you transform into Kamen Rider Mach, and you see the R right there. And while transforming, Kamen Rider Mach says, "Let's Henshin," which I think is an unintentional reference to Go Busters, as Go Busters, Tokumei Sentai Go Busters, would say, "Let's Morphin." So, there's the Mach Signal Bike right there, and now you can press this button similar to the Sengoku Driver sword on the Sengoku Driver. It'll say Mach when you press it once. The same thing when you press the button twice and 3 times. And now when you press it 4 times, it'll say shoot Mach. So yep, that's basically what you could do with this, which is why I bought the Signal Bike set so I wouldn't get bored with the Mach driver. So you can lift this up for the Hitsats, which is the rider kick. So there is the rider kick. You lift this up, you press the button, it says Hitsats, which means finish. Finisher in Japan, in Japanese. And then you lower this down again, and then it'll say full throttle. And then Mach, and then rainbow LED on the flame. Imagination. So that's basically all you can do with the Mach driver with only this Signal Bike. But you can unlock more sounds if you cover up with tape the pegs. If you cover up the pegs with tape, then you'll be able to unlock more sounds. So then when you take out the Signal Bike for good, it'll do that sound and it'll say Otsukare. Just like how the driver says nice drive. So, let's get on to Signal Bike Set 1. So, this is Signal Bike Set 1, and it features 2 Signal Bikes. Signal Bike Tomare, which Tomare means stop in Japanese, which is yellow colored. Yes, these Signal Bikes have glitter. So, it is colored yellow and looks similar to the Ride Crosser, except it's yellow. You have this red line over here, the coating, you have a huge stop sign here, and you have some electricity bolting through. And this can also roll, and this can also be used with the driver. So let's move on to Signal Kaksan, which Kaksan means to move around. I think it was in Japanese. If I'm not right, correct me in the comments. So this can move around as well. It has like these missiles here. It looks more like a Harley Davidson bike. You have like this little torpedo thing here. So revolver. The engine. And you have like a sign pointing to different directions. Which is north, west, east, northwest, northeast. And here's the coating. And I like this blue color. It reminds me of Kamen Rider Meteor from Kamen Rider Force. And this yellow color is also good. I like the fact that they went with glitter clear colors. Like, it just looks cool. So, let's see what these bad boys do in the Mach driver. Let's see what Signal Tomare does in the Mach driver. So you'll basically have this yellow LED in the flame. As, of course, the Signal Bike is yellow. So, let's move on to the buttons. And I just realized that it's not really yellow, it's much more like lime. But, that's probably just my personal opinion. And now, he sucks. Rainbow LED. Imagination. So now, let's see Signal Kaksan. Let's see what Signal Kaksan does. So you'll have a blue LED right there for a Signal Kaksan. And now let's move on to the buttons. I like the Tommy gun kind of sound effect that there is with Kaksan. And the third time, the special attack, he tuts. Overall, this driver is a really good driver. I would recommend it for anyone, whether you're a Kamen Rider beginner or a Kamen Rider longtime fan. This driver is shaped like the Kaisa driver from Kamen Rider 5, and this driver is really good. I like its color and its functionality. I like the fact that you can use the shift cars and the viral cores as well with it, with the shift cars belonging to Kamen Rider Drive and the viral cores belonging to Chaser, or Machine Chaser, for full length. And there is hints of a new rider coming into the show called Kamen Rider Chaser, which is speculated to be Machine Chaser himself. So I like to see how that will play out with Chaser using the Mach driver. So overall, this driver is really good and I recommend it for anyone. I'm Julio Toy Reviews and Films, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching.